1998. She wrote these words. This was all she wrote in her diary that day. She wrote, "This will be my last year, Lord. I have gotten what I can. Thank you." She told her sister Dana right about this time that she didn't feel like she was going to live much longer, that God had a purpose for her. I wish that I could bring her back and talk to her about those things. I'm not sure that she understood all that was going on, but I want you to know one thing. I'm convinced with all of my heart that Rachel Joy Scott knew God was preparing her heart for a sacrifice to be made, and she expressed the willingness to make that sacrifice in her diaries.
Sometimes you just don't realize at the time the impact that a simple act of kindness will have on your life.
If you put yourself in somebody's shoes that you were picking on, how would you feel? Why wouldn't you treat kids the way you treat other kids, how you treat your friends? Why don't you treat other kids like you treat your friends?
There is no way that you can look at a person and label them and judge them and all of a sudden decide that they're not as good as you, or they're not, because they don't look a certain way, or they don't dress a certain way, or they don't talk a certain way, that all of a sudden they're lower than you, because we are all people. I mean, when it comes down to it, we are all humans. We all need love. We all need acceptance. And this world was not designed to put people above other people so they could just stomp on people, because everyone has feelings and everyone is worth something.
It's just so important not to take who's around you for granted, and further than that, to treat them the way you want to be treated. I mean, it sounds corny and you hear it all the time, but really, you never know what tomorrow brings. You never know what 5 minutes from now brings, and it's all about making sure the last thing you say to somebody and the way you treat them, you'd feel good with if they weren't around tomorrow. Over and over she would plead with God to use her. She'd just, "Please, God, please use me. Please use me to show people the way.
I want to be used by you to help others. Come to me, God, and make use of me."